Hi everyone, this is my week 3 discussion board for industrial organizational psychology. The first question is, can you think of instances at a current or recent job for which turnover was a function of not hiring the right person? Explain in context of the first article. So I believe in my recent jobs, which were just a few months ago at a retail position, that a lot of young adults worked there for like extra money to get while they're studying. Which is what I was doing when I was at that retail position. And as we all started to find positions that were like related to our careers and like actually advancing in our fields of work, and we wanted to get like more relative work experience and just saying that we've done like retail in the past, a lot of us started like leaving as soon as those opportunities arose. And then that was like something I've always known. Like as soon as I went into the job, I knew it was going to be like a temporary position, and that everyone who I was hired with and also in the same position would also do. So that's maybe not an issue of hiring the wrong person, but just an issue of like understanding like a person's individual long-term goals and how like it might not suit what the company is looking for in a hire. It was also important that the composition of the team at my last job were like almost all of us were college seniors, and we all graduated around the same time. So within the span of a few months, we all started leaving like that department at the same time, to move on to better like opportunities for us. Question number 2: have you ever experienced false advertising for a potential job? Yes, on LinkedIn there was a lot of like fake or misleading job postings that they claim like you can work remotely and you can earn like over $1,000 a week, with hourly pay. But when you like apply and you actually get the details, they're almost always like commission like sales positions that are like remote. So you just call customers and that's how you make your money. So like while it's possible to make more than 1,000 a week, it's like very difficult to do. And those positions, they usually keep those details hidden until like the last step, or like the last step of the application process. And that includes like the responsibilities and requirements for that position. And I've also seen a few applications where they ask you that, or they tell you that you have to pay for your own training, and they'll say that you need like to get a certain certificate to be able to do that job, which for some positions is true, but a lot of them it just doesn't seem legitimate. So yeah, those kind of seem like scammy more than false advertising. But question number 3: why do organizations use unstructured interviews despite their relatively low validity? Unstructured interviews allow a lot more flexibility and discretion when there is a trained interviewer managing the interview. It helps to understand the personality of an individual more, and also for the interview to feel more natural and flow like a conversation. And it's also important because it can allow more nervous people to put their best selves forward during the interview, and just not feel like an ambush with a bunch of questions. So yeah, that's all the questions. I hope you enjoyed and found it informative, and bye bye.